a pioneer out here doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm trying to tell you, got a Pioneer Award over, you know, when we did this award ceremony and, you know, event over at the Blue Lobster and Vibes Lounge. And how did you feel about receiving that award?
I feel absolutely honored and fabulous, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Greatly appreciated.
I'm trying to say, right, there ain't nothing like that. I'm trying to say, nothing like it. It's an amazing honor, you know, to be able to give that to you guys, you know, everyone that, you know, was out there. Everybody just showed up like I just knew that they would. Because, you know, it's been too many times, you know what I'm saying, in the city. And we have multiple platinum selling artists out here that never really got those accolades that, you know, even we know, you know what I'm saying, that they deserve. But they definitely didn't need it. You didn't have to have a Grammy. That's what I need people to understand. You don't have to have a Grammy in your pocket or a VMA or an MTV award or even a BET or a Source Award to be, you know what I'm saying, recognized or to have made it to be successful.
Right.
So their definitions of success can be kind of skewed, I think.
It can.
Yes. So we are up in this thing with you. So I'm going to talk with you all about your Way Up Wednesdays because I've been so inspired by that. I've been, you know, posted up over at the studio, you know what I'm saying, down there, you know what I'm saying, with Mike B, one of my very good friends and mentors, you know what I'm saying, double platinum super producer Mike B.
Shout out Mike B.
That's our guy right there, man.
Mike Banks.
Yes. Yes, my guy. He's taught me so much about production, engineering, and everything without even really having to do, you know, things out here. And I salute my brother Critical because Critical does the Underground Awards and stuff like that. But there's never really been an awards show like that, and it really was more of an anniversary party, you know what I'm saying, for the magazine that we had partnered with at the time. We were asked to host it, Crowned and Unfiltered, you know, right there with Miss April and I. We're actually asked to host it, so that's what we did there. And then we wanted to bring the music, you know, element and component into it. When there are a couple of people that kind of were underground that were brought on, I was like, look, Blue Lobster is great, you know what I'm saying? Young Star is a staple at that place, you know what I'm saying? Now we calling him Young Man, you know what I'm saying? He's a staple there, he's dope. You know, Flip is a staple, you know what I'm saying, with Exotic Pop and Pop Gothney. So I was like, look, let's just do it like this. We rock with them. Flip is a personal friend of mine. We rock with them. They're hella dope people. Let's just do it big. So I started naming names and I started being like, okay, and I was like, you know, Ace, Deuce, everybody. I'm just like, let's do it, y'all. So put it down and reached out to everybody. Then the names and the list started going. I was like, hey, look, wait. It's going to be more opportunities to get in more people in the building because we had everybody in that thing. You know, Joe, Sean Solo Jemison, you know what I'm saying, the Fifth Ward Boys, you know what I'm saying, collectively and independently. You know, we had so many people in that thing. Ronnie Spencer. I mean, we just had so many people in there, so many dope individuals. I can't even just go through the whole list of everybody that was awarded. It was just an awesome experience for me. It meant something to me because I was able to bestow, you know, the awards and, you know, and I really sat right there and I hand wrote everything because I wanted the artists to know if I have a connection with you, whether it's at the studio or just in the city or if we've never met, but I rock with you, but I have a connection with you somehow that, you know, I love you, I appreciate you, and I feel you. No matter what this is. This is a figurine, this is a token, but right here, you know, this is from my heart to yours. You're dope, and I celebrate you. If nobody told you that you're dope, you're dope. And although everybody has told them, you know, they already know. So it was my way of just being like, yo, this is what it is. So Houston hadn't seen anything like that before, and I've gotten nothing but, you know, great reviews on it. So we fully intend, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of, giving back, you know, to our pioneers and our Lifetime Achievement Award winners, and giving, and then having them also, you know what I'm saying, pay it forward and giving to the next generation, which is one thing that I want to talk to you about, sir, because this is something that I love about you, is that I see you do. So OGs should, an effective OG, you know, a certified OG in the game, especially in the rap game, in music period, in the creative realm, should be giving the game to the younger generation. You should be doing. You should be telling them more about, go get this paper, get this money, get these cars, get these, you know, all that, these women or whatever, this fast life. But there should be mentoring and saying, hey, there's a good way to do it. Express yourself, enjoy your music, you know, use your gifts and talents, and you're doing that. And I want to talk all about your Way Up Wednesdays. Talk to me about that.
Way Up Wednesdays, you know, I come to lift the game up. You know, I lift up people in general, you know, I'm the neighborhood hope dealer.
Whoop, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? And hope to me is to help other people elevate.
Yes.
Help other people evolve. Either way, you know, take your game to the next level. So that's what I'm here to do. Inspire the youth, as well as my peers, as well as anybody that's older than me, that it ain't too late. If you breathing and you moving and you grooving, you can still do it. You got talent. Everybody got a purpose. Everybody.
Yes. So yes, we definitely do not tap out from that. So this is my thing right here, is that, so I'm going to get your opinion about it. I'm going to hold my tongue on it, but I'm going to get your opinion about it, because I think collectively we are where we are. So, for some reason, they don't tell electricians to sit down after you turn 40 or 50. For some reason, they don't tell plumbers to sit down after you're 40 or 50. For some reason, they don't tell carpenters or other handyman or landscapers or pool guys to sit down after you're 40 or 50, right?
Right.
So, what you think about them telling rappers to sit down, that it's your time is done? You know, forget the fact that you're talented and you're gifted and this is your art and you've moved masses of people and you have gained a cult following, or you have impacted fashion and popular culture. What do you say to those people?
Well, I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion, for one. But for two, they've always considered hip-hop as a young man's sport.
Yeah,
okay,
what?
so that's
It's
why people
basketball.
lean that way. That's why they lean that way, I guess, to promote the youth to keep doing it. But at the same time, if you're a staple in the game, and even if you're not, and you know you got talent, you got to bump what everybody talking about. Just do you. Don't let them demotivate you. Let it drive you. Let that push you forward. Instead of making you sit down, they tell you sit down, you stand up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't barter hate, you know, I just receive it and I use it to fuel my fire, you know, and keep it moving.
And I want to talk to you so much more about it. So, you know, I said, you know, the Fifth Ward Boys are very well known for PWA. Deuce is well known for smoke. Ooh, that stuff. You know, a lot of our artists are very well known for a lot of stuff. So, you know, it can get kind of raw in here. Blue Lobster is a staple in the community. Young Star, you know, cool, you know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of people that are going to come and they're going to be themselves. They're going to do what they want to do. This is a big event in the rap community. So, Ace, what are the ages that you mostly find yourself working with? About what age do you think that you're normally about reaching those youth, whether they're related to you or just boys from the hood, or, you know, just people that you want to touch, you know what I'm saying, in the communities that you work in?
Well, I look at my analytics a lot.
Yeah.
From the posts that I put out, and Spotify and all of that, and they tell me it's like from 18 to about 45.
Okay.
18 to 45. That's usually the
See,
ages
so it's
that
about, y'all are about neck and neck with it. That's about right for, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? People, we have a whole world to shoot this, rob this, get this, and we see it every day. We're losing our families, family members, friends, loved ones on a daily basis. You know, I mean, look at PNB Rock just as a current example. You know what I'm saying? In such a violent way. Young Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Mo 3, Chucky, our own Chucky Trill. You know what I'm saying? We're just going through so much loss back. Every day is somebody. Every day is somebody. And you know, and not to mention that we already have a number as it is. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know when it's gonna be. Just like we lost Jesse Powell yesterday, a staple and an icon. You know what I'm saying? That wedding, that "You" is a absolute definitive wedding song, and it will never be moved. It's almost like and I'm not gonna say it's on the same level, but it's in the same space as Luther Vandross, a Luther Vandross, you know, song, you know, wedding songs. What's that? Here and Now? Yeah, Here and Now. Yeah. Now. So, you know, it's a wedding song. It's just like, it's like in that whole, you know, there's so many different songs that fit weddings or receptions or birthday parties or, you know, graduations and stuff like that. That's definitely in there. So, you know, you're looking at, we are already losing, you know, great talent, you know, people as it is. And so when we look at it from that point, you know what I'm saying, people want something that's refreshing, something that feels good. So when you're looking at it from the perspective of someone that age or whatever, and you're hearing that, how does that make you feel to know like that, you know, that yes, you're definitely touching the people and you've given something else back than just, you know, the real Southern hip hop?
It makes me feel fabulous to reach anybody. If you can reach one, you can reach 1 million.
Yes.
So to hear someone of the younger generation that's focused on the same type of purpose that I'm focused on, that's just gonna keep the legacy moving and going. I mean, like you said, people need refreshing music. They need something to uplift them instead of tearing them down. You know, we need life music. We need music that's gonna keep us striving instead of music that's gonna set us back. You know, stop the killing. You know, put down the
robbing
guns.
and hitting licks and you know, just using people and being nasty and ugly, right?
Yeah, because it's gonna come back on you one day. You know, it's never too late to change. Choose today. Choose now. And change now.
Yes, that's you are. You know how they say you're hot. You know, say that hot and cold game. You real hot right now on the topic of the day. You're real hot on that, so I definitely want to get y'all's input on the topic of the day. But I want to welcome both of you here, and I appreciate y'all both being here to be special guest co-hosts for me, you know, on the show. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do right now, though, is go ahead and get, you know, back into some more music real quick. I want to talk to y'all a little bit more, obviously, and I also want y'all to chime in with me on your topic of the day, I'll announce that when we get back. So let's go ahead and get into some more music, y'all. So y'all make sure that y'all keep it locked with me right here on Street Head of the Heat. Before we get into the music, anybody you want to send a hello to? Either of you, whomever.
I want to shout out to my wife. Shout out to my children. What's up? I love y'all.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure y'all keep it locked right here on 300 The Heat. It's your girl, Fancy the CEO. We're going to go and get into some more music now. All right, big shouts out to you. DJ E Money sent you a big shout out to Ace Deuce.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
You
Money.
legend.
Yes.
All right, y'all keep it locked. 300 The Heat. Houston's very own pioneer and legend, Ace Deuce. What's up?
Yo.
We are going to go ahead and get into the topic of the day. And y'all, topic of the day is very important to me, especially on Wednesdays.
Hey y'all, it's Fancy, and this is the topic of the day.
Topic of the day is never too late to be good. Never too late to be. It's never too late to be good. Okay, without me saying anything more, Ace Deuce, what does that mean to you? Never too late to be good.
If you can breathe, if you can hear, if you can speak, in a split second, you can be good.
Okay.
It's never too late. All you got to do is make that decision. At this moment in time, I'm going to be good. Start out with yourself. Be good to yourself. Like we was just talking about on break. Forgive yourself from all your mistakes, all your past, mishaps. Then forgive anyone else who's offended you or did anything wrong to you. Clean that slate. And then you can start your whole life over just in that split second. Make that decision.
Wow.
Be good.
Yes. Woo. Yes. Took the words out of my mouth. And DJ Brandis, what you say?
Almost took all the words I had.
But there's so many different variations and scenarios, that we can discuss about being good. I have some for y'all. Mine have versatility. So what do you say?
For me, it's I think it's most likely it's it's never too late to do the right thing.
Yes.
It's never too late to really change things because any smallest little thing that you do can, alter your life in such a major way. And that's the same thing with being good, Don't always have to be bad all the time.
And one thing I'm going to tell you, let's see if y'all have experienced this. Because most people have. And it's that split decision moment. This is one, y'all, okay? Don't get mad at me, y'all. Not just y'all, but the listening audience or anybody. So, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I am a person. So, Brandis, we've learned with Brandis, and I think, when she's around me, I kind of pull it out of her a little bit. But Brandis is an introvert, no doubt. She's an introvert, but she's very talented and very rich, in value and ethics and integrity. And I love that about her. And I think we click and we connect, and I think I bring out a little bit of laughter and stuff out of her. Make her a little bit more comfortable with being a little bit more open. Now, listen, Kroger employees, don't be mad. Walmart, but I really enjoy going to Kroger if I can. H-E-B is my favorite though. But I only really experienced this at Kroger. I don't know what it is with the scan and the barcodes and stuff. Let me preface all this by saying that I am sort of an extroverted introvert, if that makes sense. I fool with people when I want to fool with people. That doesn't mean I don't like you. It doesn't mean I don't respect you. It just means that I'm in my head most of the time, and I always have something going. I'm always working on something, the next thing or whatever, and I'm still on this topic or this thing. And so, my list never stops growing, and I'm firing on 1 trillion. So I really don't, okay, I want to say this in the most gentle way possible. I really don't like to be bothered. And I was born like that. Like, not grouchy, but like not temperamental, but I have a certain temperament about me. Like, I'm focused. I'm hyper-focused. Like, I see that speck right there. I'm walking out of the room and I see that speck on the mirror. I gotta go back and clean it before I can even go out of the house, and I'm already running late. Right, okay. But so I go to the self-checkouts because I don't want anybody just throwing my stuff in and I can have 50 items and then you could hate my guts for it. And I bring my own, those big bags, those good reinforced bags, to save the planet and all that. But also because it's easier for me to carry all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, with one good shoulder, and one good side, right side. So I like to scan my own things. I don't like when people walk over and start doing it for me. I don't need you to do my stuff. So that is my primary reason for going to the self-checkout. I don't want to be bothered. If you speak, cool, how you doing? And I try to be positive and give good vibes and stuff. Yes, I do. I'll smile. I will smile. Or if I'm in a really good mood, hey, that's nice. You look pretty or whatever. I'm me. But I promise you, 8 trips out of 10, when I'm scanning stuff in Kroger, something does not scan. Say this, and I look at it, and because I'm that person. I know how much money I came in there with. I'm no longer married. I have a budget, like a lot of people, and I know what I came in the store with. So when I'm buying my items, I'm calculating. I know how much I got, then I'm going to figure the tax in. And anything in case that something got wrong on the price and it's going to be a little bit more so I can accommodate for it because I'm still going to buy it. I want it. So you might have to put some pepper back, but I'm getting that, whatever it is that I want. The Kit Kat or whatever is going on. So, so something doesn't scan. And I'm looking, I don't know exactly what it was because I'm looking at the total. I'm like, okay, so I'm rolling up the thing, looking to see what it was. Or something, you hear something, but it don't register the price. That's that split-second decision. Do you take it for free or do you go back and scan it? What do you do? People are like, oh, well, God wanted me to have it, so I'm going to take it. This is God's way of giving me a break today. You know that I needed this water, or whatever, or this hairspray, or this puppet pad, or these dog treats, or whatever it was, or this bakery item. No. But, really, it's been a split-second decision for me on a lot of times. And it brings me to my point to say, at that time, it's that split-second decision, and I feel like a lot of people battle with that. Do I do the right thing? And that's sort of my point. It's almost like a shoplifter, y'all. Not just that at that point, you're not a shoplifter because you did try to scan it. It made the noise or whatever. But you choose at that point whether you're going to go back and scan that or if you're going to win that day, right? Let's keep it real. Okay, so then when we're going back and we're looking, it's sort of the same thing as a shoplifter. They could put all that stuff in their bag. They could stuff it in their drawers. I'm being real with y'all. They could put it, they could put in their fake baby bump. They could do whatever they want to do. But they didn't really steal it until they walk out the door. So in that split-second decision, they just said, you know what? I'm just going to throw all this stuff on the floor and leave. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late to be good. It's never too late to do the right thing. What y'all think about that? It's never too late to scan that item. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I need some help. The thing didn't scan. You know what I mean? Exactly right. I have done it. I have gotten to the thing and I'm like, oh, this didn't scan. Okay, I don't want to hold the line up, but I don't want to steal this either. I do not want to go to hell today. Tomorrow, I do not want to get out here and my car fall apart, or I've been carjacked before, so what I'm saying. No. I've been robbed at gunpoint before, also in a whole separate incident when I was 18 years old. So I am a product. I come from the hood, and that's not to say everything but it's bad in the hood, but I've seen a lot of things that some other people and these children that are sheltered and from the suburbs haven't seen. So I've lived a life, so and I know good comes from good and bad comes from bad. So I will go back, even if I know I didn't pay for. If I didn't realize I didn't pay for something, I will put the stuff in the car. I'm looking at the receipt going out the door because that didn't quite seem right, and I'm unloading everything. Oh shoot, it didn't charge me for my mama's soda. I'm going back up in that thing. I'm like, here's this 12-pack of Coke. I'm going to scan it. I'm going to let you have it. And if somebody is not there available, I will scan it, get the receipt, and leave it on that, whatever that cashier that monitors your stuff. Mm-hmm. Because, and they might say something to me like, oh, you left. No, man, no, I didn't. I got it. Thank you. And keep on moving. I might, it might embarrass you, But what do y'all think about those split-second decisions when you could choose to do wrong, but then you choose to do right? Do you think it's a good example of doing the right thing?
Yes.
Okay. never
Definitely
too
is
late to be
It's
good.
never
What you
too
think?
late. It's never too late.
Never too late to be good.
Go and pay for that thing that didn't scan.
Okay, all right. Okay. So what if somebody what if the employee says, if you say didn't scan it, oh, I don't have a barcode on it, just take it. What do you tell them then?
Thank you.
Okay, because that wasn't my decision, it was yours. What's this 6-pack of Corona Light or this bottle of Stag's Leap that costs $57? You know, this red wine that I really could enjoy this afternoon. I got this glass that says rough day, you know, about midway full, about 9 ounces full. Extremely rough day all the way to the top. And, you know, keeping it light, got good vibes. At the bottom, it's a 6 ounce. I might really need that $47, $57 bottle of wine that day because I might need a whole 9 ounces. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? They give it to you. I can respect that. Yes, what's up? All right, so, hey, y'all, guess who is in the building also? My media and production manager, Miss Coco.
What's up, Miss Coco? What's up, Miss
She is
Coco?
up in this thing, doing her thing, always at work, Miss always on, like very much like me, you know, your girl Fancy. Miss Coco is doing her thing, y'all, up in here to give us some dope stuff, some dope visuals for the show, and all of that good stuff. So this right here was just a little bit about never too late to be good. What's another little example you have about never too late to be good? Just a little quick scenario.
Like somebody might cut you off in traffic,
Yes.
you know, and flick you the bird.
Let them go and make it in.
You gotta let them make.
back.
It's not too late
Yeah.
because your initial feeling is to go drive up on the side of them.
Look at him crazy.
You know, give them a piece of your mind.
Roll the window down.
Whatever.
Jump out. What's up?
It's never too late. To
You
just
stupid.
Let them
Yeah, stupid or something.
break and let them roll.
Let them roll. Let them
Let 'em
roll. You know what I'm going to say. I speak it weird, y'all. Brandis, what about you? What's an example for you?
Actually, you kind of took mine because that's happened so many times to me where something was like, it was not working, and I don't know, something simple like the grocery store not scanning something. I'm like, I'm one of those people that I'm not going to get in trouble with God today, so I'm not going to
Take that back.
That's what I'm
with
talking
that.
about.
Like somebody cut me off in the street or something like that. I'm like, whatever, God bless, bye. I don't care. It ain't worth it.
Yes,
It
absolutely.
ain't worth it.
Absolutely. So look, so you know, we got, like I say, Ace Deuce in the building and DJ Brandis also in the building. This is really all about inspiration today, all about reminding you, you know what I'm saying, like I say, the topic of the day, I think it's very fitting here, all about inspiring and letting you know that you know you do good, you get good, put in what you get out, what you put in. Like Ace Deuce said himself, you know, just do the work. We got to just do the work. That was the strongest piece of advice I ever received, you know, from one of my artist friends, you know what I'm saying, and a mentor to me. And so we're going to be just doing this thing in here. I want to talk with y'all about a little bit more on the topic of the day. Of course, you know, never too late to do good.
Never too late.
Ace, this is never too late for a man or a woman to be faithful.
It's never too late to be faithful.
Okay.
Never too late. You just got to make the decision. Because there's a lot of temptation out there.
Yes,
whether
it's
it's on
easy.
the male side or
It's easier
female
than,
side.
It's easier than the hard times, right?
Yeah, it's tough. But you can choose because at the end of the day, we all have what's called a choice. So, I mean, you can choose to say, you know what, nah, I'm not going to go that route.
Yes.
I'm going to think about my wife at home, you know.
Okay,
and go
would
home.
she like how this feels is what I'm saying, and conversely, a woman too about her man too.
Yeah, about her man.
Everybody's, you know, I know Miss Jones was married and creeping, you know, with Mr. Johnson up the street for 30 years. I'm trying to tell you.
It happened.
I'm already knowing, you know what I'm saying? That man had done been in his grave and that thing went on, and, you know, later on it was like, oh, she been around there getting a beauty shop for quite a long time. You know, so it's never too late, you know, to do good. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever too late. Speaking of that, what about people that have been together? And I had a topic a long time ago on my talk show. Fancy, let's talk about it. To marry or to shack. What about these people that have been shacking? What do you think about these people that have been shacking for 60 years and now they're in their, you know, their 80s and they gonna get married? Is it ever too late to do good to get married?
It's never too late, but I wouldn't be surprised
official?
if it didn't last though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't last because of the shacking been going on so long.
That's
that
right.
Right when they tie the knot, because I've seen this happen. I mean, I know a
Yes.
couple that shacked for 15, 20 years. Marriage didn't last 2 years.
Okay.
Got too
Exactly,
comfortable.
Brandis. And
Yeah.
and so let me just ask you, you know, if you rewound to your life, you know, and when you chose to get married, I don't know how long it was that y'all were together before you chose. It's not, we don't have to be in your business. But you obviously had a choice to marry or to shack. What was your reason to get married rather than shacking?
Well, one of my biggest reasons was because I was in a previous relationship before I got married. I didn't shack with the lady, but I did have a key to the place, and I would stay there from time to time. And it just didn't work out. So I didn't want the same thing to happen with this new situation that I had.
Yes.
So just like, if you don't want the same outcome, don't do the same thing. You know what the definition of insanity is?
It's doing the same thing and expecting
Everybody
something different. Yes, and that is absolutely imperative that we do not do that. All right, look, we're gonna get back on the topic of the day. When I get back, I want to talk to you a little bit more about, your Way Up Wednesdays. Everything about that, and we're gonna play a couple of your joints, the newest work, the inspirational stuff right here. We got Coco in the building. Miss Coco is about to just go on and collab with us on some stuff here and get some really dope footage and stuff like that. So we definitely want to make sure that we have that. Right now, we're going to go ahead and get into it with Brandis when we get back. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make room for you and talk to you. I want you to speak to, your age group specifically as well. Even, everybody can hear it. And, the beauty of something, too, that I know is that, there are a lot of older people, not saying, 70, 80, but there are those. But there are people that are in their 40s and 50s and 60s, and they respect your opinion. And they respect what you're doing, and they respect the movement, and they respect you for not being afraid to stand up and do the right thing. And I want to talk to you about that when we get back, okay? So right now, let's go ahead. Y'all, I'm putting this on your heart, the topic of the day. Y'all, later, we do have Marcus being Marcus in the mix with that Tupac tribute. That's what I'm talking about. But we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Now, in case y'all did not know, Charlie Boy, okay? He has a new song. I'm not going to play it today because I don't have a radio edit. But... you remember him from I Look Good? Yeah, we're going to play that right here next. That's one of my sister's favorite as well. So big shouts out to you, Sunshine. But he got one called Big Fine Woman, like I said. And he got a Big Fine Woman challenge. And it's something about our Southern folks and our Southern rappers and the fun that we get to have. We do it like no other region, no other coast, third coast, all day in the H, baby. So when we get, so right now we're going to go ahead and get into, some of our classic Charlie Boy, I Look Good. And then when we come back, we're going to get into some more with you, Ace Deuce.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you for being here. Y'all keep it locked right here on Streaming Hutch of the Heat. Miss Coco, what's up? Right? Cash moves everything around me. You remember what you were doing, Ace Deuce, when that song came out?
Oh, man, I was hustling in them streets.
Hustling them streets.
In them streets, man.
All right. He said he was doing it like that. Okay. And so, and Brandis, what's your familiarity with the song? Obviously, it's a legendary track, but when do you remember it first?
I don't know exactly when I heard it before. So
but you know it when you hear it.
I know it when I hear it.
Even an instrumental, even a snippet.
For sure.
Yeah, we were just talking off air too about how music impacts everything, and I'm thinking one thing that I meant to say, and I'm glad that we waited till we got back on air to say was, that why do you think that they put it, the music, in audiobooks and teaching material? Why do you think they use the music, in commercials and stuff like that? They use it, they have, like we were talking about, have an agenda. So music has an agenda. Commercial sales and products and services. The people that are the CEOs, CFOs of products and services and servicing companies and clothing and enterprise, whatever you might want to look at, all of them have an agenda, right? Not necessarily negative or positive. So let's talk. We are back up in this thing, and I want to talk. We're going to talk to, again, pioneer and legend Ace Deuce in this thing with us. So excited to have you here. Not going to hold you too much longer because, we are respective, of all the greatness that you have got to get back to.
Look, I thank you for allowing me to be here. So, hey, it's
you
all
know what?
good.
If you asked me 20 years ago, as a young hip-hop head, in Houston and a young artist and stuff like that, if I thought that I would see the day, yeah, I thought I would. I didn't know, but I didn't think I would see it on this platform or this level.
Right.
I always knew that I would interact with artists because of the studios that I would grace and
right.
the places that I got to get into and be around, the people that I got to be around. So I thought that was really, really dope. So what I wanted to say when it comes to you, I want to talk about, okay, so you have an ongoing project called Way Up Wednesdays.
Yes.
So tell me what that's all about, how it started, and what the aim is for it.
Way Up Wednesdays is a video series that I started back in July of this year.
Yes.
So for 8 Wednesdays straight, I put out a different video and a different single that I released on Spotify and all the streaming platforms and on YouTube each week.
Yes.
Just to showcase the music and the form of music that I'm doing at this point in my career, which is purpose music, purpose rap. So I'm just doing the showcase to be consistently doing it each Wednesday. It's like Hump Day Hope, you know, Way
Yes.
Up Wednesdays. We're here to
Yes.
take you a little bit higher than what you was. It's the middle of the week. It's Hump Day. So that's what the theme was all about. Just at that midweek point, giving you something to be like, whoa, you know, take you a little bit higher, push you on into the weekend.
We're on that same vibration. That's why I picked my show to be on a Wednesday.
Word.
I always say that. We're right here in the middle. It's a pivotal time, pivotal points. You know, it could go left or it could go right. And we're
Right.
going to make sure that we go right.
Go right.
So we won't get left. Okay?
So you won't get left.
Get left behind or get left, whatever.
Straight
we're gonna
up.
make sure that we go on and get right on in today. So, so with you being able to be so motivational with it, I mean, obviously, I know that it's very rewarding for you personally. How does it impact your loved ones and your family and your fans? How do they embrace that?
Well, brother, they love it. To be honest with
Yes.
you, they love it. I had reached a point in my career a while back to where I was kind of feeling like just really giving it all up. Like, man, what am I really doing this for? And I really, to be honest with you, I felt like God spoke to me and was like, look, think about trying it my way, because I did it for the streets for so long, you know, and just I seen that that's not really a positive outcome. You headed down a dead end street when you doing certain stuff, and I seen so many people around me die. So many rappers in the city, they died because of, you know, whatever circumstance it was.
Or choice.
So like I said, I felt like God came in and spoke to me and was like, look, think about doing it my way. So I thought about it and I was like, you know what? You're right, God. That's what I'm gonna do. So then I just made that decision right then and there. And I said, well, from this point on, I'm gonna just rep for uplifting people, trying to turn people to a spiritual side, because everything can't just be physical. It's not always what you see and what you can touch. It's really deep inside of your heart. You gotta get past a lot of the physical part of life and get into more of a spiritual side, and then you'll see your eyes will open even clearer, your outlook and just your vision. You know, just want people to do better.
And isn't it an amazing thing when you know that you feel it
Yeah.
to your core?
Yeah.
I think for me, you know, when you live what we would call like a clean and purpose-filled life and
Right.
a purpose-driven life, whatever that is, it's not anybody else's definition of it. It's yours.
Right, it's
So
yours.
I feel like, to me, the most satisfying thing of it all is not anything that I would gain from it, materialistically, monetarily, or any fame or accolades. To me, the biggest reward for living that type of life, clean and purpose-driven and true to me, myself, is what I get to do when I close my eyes. I lay down at night and I'm in peace.
And that's priceless.
Yes.
Peace of mind is priceless. You can't, there's no price on that.
Knowing you did it right.
And that's it, and knowing that you're serving other people. Like I said, hope to me means helping other people elevate. That's the acronym for hope
the
for me.
neighborhood hope dealer.
Neighborhood hope dealer.
Y'all got him right here. Ace Deuce in this thing. So let's go ahead and get into, I want to go ahead and get into one of these tracks. You tell me which one you would like me to play. I love both of them, but when you tell me which one you want me to play, because I'm going to let you pick, I want you to tell me what they meant to you or what the inspiration was on them, and then we're going to let you just go on and make it so you can get back to those pre-scheduled activities and, you know, going out there, you know, hey, serving all that hope.
Continue to
All right,
spread
that's what I'm
that
talking
hope.
about. So right here I have, of course, Clear Vision and Chosen. Which one would you like to go with first?
Since life is all about vision and what you can see down the road, you know, if you want to succeed in life, you got to have a vision. So I got to go with Clear Vision, because I guess that can be like the theme of my pivotal turning point in my career.
Yes.
Where I got the vision to do it clean and do it inspirational. So let's go with Clear Vision, produced by Mike B.
Your
Super
boy Mike
producer.
B. And this one right here is the latest release, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, I thought so. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give y'all, of course, Clear Vision. All right, and go from there, y'all. And a big salute out to you. Thank you for coming out. Any shout outs you want to give out before you step up out of here?
Shout out to you, Fancy the CEO, the Street Heat, 100. You know what I'm talking about? Mike B, always holding me down. All my fam and my friends, you know, my associates, you know who you are. And let's just keep striving to be great. Shout out to DJ Brandis.
Yes.
Shout out to Coco over there.
Yes.
And we're going to keep it moving and grooving.
I know that's real,
Keep
y'all.
hope alive.
I know that's right. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this clear vision. None other than, you know, your Houston legend, Ace Deuce himself. We salute you. You are amazing and a wonderful pioneer, and I appreciate from the bottom of my soul you coming here today, but more so what you're doing for the community and how you are giving a pure, uncut, dope example to the youth.
It ain't too late.
Forward.
It ain't too late.
All right.
It ain't too late to be good.
Street 100 The Heat. It's never too late to be good.
Yeah.
That's your topic of the day. Thank you so much for bringing that on.
Yeah.
Y'all keep it locked. Street 100 The Heat. Let's go on and get into Ace Deuce Clear Vision. Okay. Yeah, let me get a picture before you go.
Whatever
Okay.
you need, you're good to go. You're good.
We'll just grab a selfie real quick. Okay.